Hi everyone, this is a quick update just to say what stage we're at and how things are going. So we are now at the stage in our bloodless surgery experience, my bloodless surgery experience of yesterday. I had my pre-op admission just for the day. I went in at 10:30 and it was supposed to be a couple of hours, but I was there until 3:20 in the afternoon. But anyway, so I've had my pre-op. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Next week I now have a written date. I go in on Wednesday at 1:45 and they admit me 1:45. Then on a Thursday I actually get my operation done. So it's Thursday the 19th that I actually have my operation. So it's coming. Little bit of apprehension, but mostly just wanting it over and done so it can start the recovery process. But just to say where we are at the moment, we're at the stage we've just had my pre-op done. Now what happens there? Well, we got taken into a little room, and then the nurse gives us a little talk and we ask her questions and things like that of what's going to happen and things that we can expect, etc. Then there was about 10 different tests, 10 different people that we needed to see. It was like on a conveyor belt, and you went off for one as someone else was off at another one. And then there was a lot of waiting in the room as well, and it took all that time from 10:30 up to 3:30 in the afternoon. And it cost me £5.30 in parking, so I wasn't too chuffed at that. But anyway, it's a means to an end. And the sort of tests were urine tests, blood tests. They did a hygiene tests in the roof of your mouth, your nostrils, in your groin area. What else did they do? A fitness test. How well your lung capacity was at the moment. Also measured how much oxygen was in your blood as well. What else did we do? We also spoke to the doctor or nurse practitioner, and he just gave us a physical check to make sure that we were all right and up to having the operation. And the liaison nurse, she made sure that I was on my iron tablets and also that I'd started the erythropoietin, which builds up my red blood cells. So I started that 2 weeks ago, and you remember I said sometimes it can make you go faster and things like that. Well, I haven't noticed any different from normal, so I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't make you go faster. Anyway, the idea was that because you have more red blood cells in you, they're the ones that carry the oxygen to all your muscles in the body, you should be able to go faster. And cyclists actually have been banned from cycling because of injecting themselves with this, because it gives them an unfair advantage. But I haven't noticed any different, to tell you the truth. I've certainly noticed the difference taking the iron tablets. Now that's a different matter. But anyway, so I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling fit, feeling ready to go. I'm really glad that we're at this stage. Remember that this is bloodless surgery. That's because I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and because of my beliefs in the Bible, where it talks about abstaining from blood. I view that also as meaning any modern day version of that, which such as blood transfusions or eating it, etc. And my other videos, one of my earlier videos, explains the full biblical reason as to why I do not accept blood transfusions. So please go and watch that if you haven't had the opportunity to do so. So I'm now set for my surgery next week. Everything's going to plan now. I just hope it doesn't get cancelled on the day, or there isn't a bed for me, or some emergency arises, something like that. So that I can just get it over and done with and start my recovery process. The liaison nurse said that after the operation, 4 weeks is the legal limit where I'm not allowed to drive the car, but it'll probably be more like 6 weeks before I can drive my car, before I feel comfortable, because having to turn around and look around the steering wheel, things like that, still going to be really fragile after the operation. So that she mentioned that probably won't want to drive until at least 6 weeks. We'll see how it goes. I felt like a right young person, even though I'm 40. It was like a graveyard in there. No, only kidding. There was some lovely other people in there, but they were fairly getting along in years, and it was nice actually chatting to them. But so a lot of the nurses were saying, "Oh, you must be feeling young today," amongst all these older people. And I was the youngest one there, so I don't know what it'll be like on the ward. Anyway, I'll have all the young nurses coming around me, hopefully. Never. Oh, one of the questions was, someone asked, do we have to have a shower and stuff like that when we come out? And do you have someone with you? Again, so my question was who's with you? Is it a male or female nurse? And a bit daft. Anyway, the ratio in the Edinburgh Royal Infirmaries, they've got about 35% male nurses to 65% female nurses, so there'll be a male nurse probably in the shower with me. Anyway, which is good. I'll keep my wife at ease. No, whichever nurses they have, they've seen it all before anyway, haven't they? It's part of their job, and I'm just glad that things are now moving smoothly forward. But until I'm actually in there, getting it done, you're just wondering, is it actually going to happen? But I've now got my date anyway, so hopefully things do go ahead. I mentioned about weight. I haven't weighed myself, but I haven't really lost any weight, to tell you the truth. I haven't been very good. I haven't put any on, but I certainly haven't lost any, so that's a good thing. But anyway, whew, did you hear that? It's absolute tanking it down with rain outside and thundering and lightning. The electric just clicked off just ever so slightly then. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day for now. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe if you wish to the Born to Walk YouTube channel, and you'll get all my updates of my recovery and etc. and all the other bits and bobs that I'm doing of walking and all that sort of thing as well. So if you're interested, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.